Let us start with showing the wheat kernel. I think there are three main parts. The big part endosperm, a very small part germ, and 15% that is the bran. White bread is mainly made from endosperm. Pane integrale is made from this and a lot of the total crusta, the bran. Alas, pane integrale is much more healthy than white bread because of a number of compounds, fiber, vitamins, minerals. But many consumers don't like it so much. But the bran layer consists of 6 different sublayers. And if you do clever milling, you can select that you have more of some layers and less of other layers. For instance, if you select by milling this aluron part, you can have high nutritional value and not so much the dark color and bitterness of wholemeal bread.
Yes.
I now start with telling something about what we need in Europe and Italy for nutrition. Worldwide, the intake of dietary fiber is lower than what we should do. It is interesting to see how dietary fiber is recommended. There are in fact 3 ways. Just eat sufficient dietary fiber, and you see, for instance, 2006 Netherlands, dietary fiber should be preferably from fruit, vegetables, of whole grain type products. And you see more recently in Germany, cereal fiber is the best fiber you can take, so you should take a good amount of that. And even more recently, the American Society for Nutrition is saying the health benefits of the bran, the crusta, are even larger than of whole grain in total. Yeah, so that is the. Yeah. There are also other components where we don't eat enough, and these are, for instance, vitamin D and calcium, but also compounds that are in the grain kernel like magnesium, zinc, and especially for female, iron. And with this approach of health bread, we try to reply to those nutritional needs, more grain fiber and also more of the other healthy compounds. And in fact, maybe this is most important for Italy, to have white bread to transform it to white bread plus, high in fiber. But we also aim, for instance, to have whole grain bread, that's mostly this type, but to be better able to make whole grain bread in baguette and things like that, and small breads. So that's this one. Or to have super healthy whole grain bread. That is the 3 ways we are looking at. And this is the approach we follow in the project. The bakers, they will use the base flour, and they will add the wheat fraction with the special milling I showed, and they can mix it directly, baking bread. They can also have a special process to improve further the fraction and do it then. So one option is this plus this, baking here. Other option, this plus this one, baking there. And in general, we have to say that in HealthBread we are only working with wheat, nothing from outside, no other fibers, no cellulose, nothing. just natural. Now I show some results, and this results here you see we have distilling several fractions, and what you see here is results of these fractions in bread volume, and you see that some fractions are doing well and other fractions are doing poor. So this the clever way of making the fractions is important. Not only the fraction is important, also the way you process. If you have white bread and you now add the fraction and nothing more, you get lower volume. But if you have bread improvers, you increase your volume. If you only have enzymes, natural enzymes, you also increase it. So fractions are important, but also processing is important. And this is, I showed in the beginning, this long fermentation. And there we can see that if you have no fermentation, just a fraction, you have a very low volume and a very low quality score on a scale of 5. But if you do fermentation with enzymes and good process, the quality score goes up to 4.6. So fermentation is also important. I showed now the results of the first year. Now we're entering, and this is work package 1, the flours, work package 2, the fermentation, work package 3, nutritional ideas, technology. The second year we go to the bakeries. And this is what we have done in the first year. The bakeries are aiming to make new products and to earn money for them and to improve your health. Thank you for your presentation. I hope we will able in 1 year time to give a next presentation with the new results of year 2. Thank you very much.